Hello friends, Dale here, and today we're playing some more Harvest Moon, The Lost Valley, and hopefully we'll get sugar, and if you want to, please join the Discord. I'm going to put it in the description. I'm really trying to push that right now, but let's, I'm trying to revitalize the Discord, so let's jump into the game here. And we're now on Monday, so hopefully Monday is the day the sugar people come. Just let's hope, because they need to come. They need to come here. And yeah, that's all that is. This. I don't know why I decided to look through the menu there, but let's see what happens. See if we get a cutscene. We haven't had a real dream in a long time. Yeah, just this one. I know. I need the sugar harvest, guys. Stop telling me. Please, cutscene. Yes, and it's question marks. That means it's probably a new character. Yes! It's them! They came on Monday. It took so long. Okay, she's really cute. I really like her design. Okay, Hannah, this is my daughter Emily. Okay, I thought her name was Emily, but I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to be wrong. But, I've been thinking that for, several episodes now. We've been calling them the sugar people because, I wasn't sure. I totally forgot Hannah's name, but Hannah is cute too, but Emily is really cute. First of all, yellow is my favorite color. She's mostly yellow, and she got some brown, her I don't know what those tights or something, socks. I don't know clothing pieces, but whatever she has leading on her legs to her shoes are brown, which is really cute. And I really like the cream with the yellow in her outfit. It's really cute. The little red bow is a nice little accent, and then her hair color complements the yellow really well, and the cream on the beret and around the what do you call it, the band around the beret, it's such a cute design, color wise. And there's not too much detail to her little dress or shirt and skirt or top and skirt or whatever. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know clothing items, but whatever she's wearing, it's simple, but it's very cute. Great colors. I like it. And she's gonna give us sugar, so all about ingredients. What's your name? So they might actually pay more for crops, actually, than Sam. Nah, she's just being authentic. Sorry, I guess. Okay, I like Emily already. She actually doesn't feel over the top, but already feels like she has a little bit of personality. So yeah, Emily, good. Mondays and Tuesdays, okay. Oh, I'm so happy. So far, with the bachelorettes, let's compare them. With bachelorettes, oh, they're in alphabetical order. No, they're not. The bachelorettes are all right here. So we have April. All she says is she's cute. I mean, but she just has no personality. Hopefully she will open up. Emily, super cute. The basic personality they've given her is nice. Andrea doesn't really have much of a kick to her personality. I can't really describe it. Diligent and reliable is not particularly interesting in the way she expresses it, but she does look really cool. She's got the brown and the cream steampunk aesthetic. I like the highlight in her hair. She's got a monocle. Her skin's kind of darker than the other two. Oh, a lot darker than the other two. She's very pretty. Very pretty. she's probably the most attractive, like as like a herself. April has, or Emily has the most like cute aesthetic, like her like outfit is the cutest, like her like color scheme is the most appealing. Andrea, if she was like a real person, would probably be the most attractive to me, and then April is just kind of there. I mean, she's cute. I like April, but there's all she says is like I'm just hoping something more comes of April. But I just Emily is so cute. I love Emily's aesthetic so much. Okay, so we need strawberry jam. Okay, so it just needs 1 sugar each. And then how many of those do we need? We just need 1. So we'll buy a few more sugars just in case though. We'll talk to Sam. Oh, they're not here yet. They're gonna come at like 10. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we have some stuff watered, some stuff not. We're gonna water some stuff and then go see Crystal and then water some other stuff and then go see Crystal again. Like I don't know. Like getting the milk is so hard. Like you have such a small window to get the milk. Like you have to feed them first. Actually, well, let's just keep track of the time and go like, my guess is that they eat for 1 hour. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked in some other game that I played by Natsume. So we'll just, we'll go back when 1 hour is up after caring for the cow. So we'll go at 8:45. We need to come back to the cow. So like 8:45 to 9 o'clock, I'd say, would be a good time to come back and check on the cow again. And the clock goes away when I water. But yeah, I'm so excited for the sugar. But yeah, now that we're just waiting, let's get into the topic I had prepared for today. And that is my game dev hobby, which is I developed a game one time and then tried to develop another game and gave up. But yeah, so I guess there's really not a lot to say about this, but I developed a game once, and I always have been interested in programming. I took like an intro to programming class when I was in college and learned pretty much nothing. And then so when I taught myself programming, I just started over from the beginning because I didn't know what I was doing. We learned JavaScript in college, and then I taught myself C++. I didn't know why, like, to learn C++, I just kind of chose it and went with it, like, at random. And then I was looking into, like graphics libraries and stuff, and everything was just really confusing when I got that far, so I kind of gave up. But I did have a good, like, handle on, like, basic programming concepts, and like object-oriented programming. Like I probably could have made like a text adventure game in C++ or something like for the console, but I didn't. And then one winter, my friend was at my house, and I lived with my brother and my father, and I had a friend over, and there was a blizzard, and we all got trapped inside together. And actually, I think my father was gone, but everyone else, we were trapped inside the house with the blizzard. And oh crap, I stopped paying attention to the time because I started talking. Let's go get the cow and see. It's not been that long. Maybe we can get some milk. Yay. And we'll talk to Hunter. And then we'll go back to what we were doing. After we water this row, we'll get the sugar. But, so we were all stuck in the house. And I was just kind of like making a joke, like near the beginning of the whole Blizzard thing. And I was like, what if I made a game where like, it was like Flappy Bird, but it was a Flappy mustache, because I love mustaches. And like, I don't know, we were like, that would be so funny. And then like, I was like, I could just make a game with all my favorite things in it. Like, it could be like a bug that rides a mustache and drinks tea, because I like bugs and tea and mustaches. And like, we were just being kind of dumb, like, you know, just being silly. And let's buy 5 of these in case we need them. And let's see what Emily says. Not a horny person, don't get going. Okay, I like that. That's not really like super interesting or anything. Like kind of a generic character trait, but so yeah, I was saying this, and then we all kind of got sick of each other because we were stuck inside with this blizzard, and I kind of locked myself in my room and was like, I'm gonna make that game. And for about a month, I like barely left my room, and I pretty much just came out to get food and took it back, and I taught myself C# and how to use Unity. And I already knew some basic drawing, so I hand drew all the sprites. Like, I started at nothing. Like, I did, like, like, I did this all, like, pretty much from scratch, like, with no knowledge of how to use any of this stuff. And I didn't know how to animate. Yeah, I didn't know anything. Like, I was just teaching myself as I went. And in 1 month, I was able to make a game. And the game is kind of like Flappy Bird in the way it controls. Like, you press a button and it makes your character bounce up. And okay, I like never want to plant these again. Whatever these are. I think they're like the soybeans. But they're like annoying because they like regrow and they're not worth much. But there was like, in the game that I made, there's like hazards, like enemies that fly at you and stuff, and then like in between your runs you can like go to a cafe and like talk to characters, and like there's like little story that goes on, and there's like little achievement things within the game, and like just various things. But at the end of the day, it was a high score game. And so I made this game and I published it on like, I put it on Kongregate. It was on Game Jolt, and at the time Unity could export to Flash, so it was like a Flash game. And I eventually lost the files, and then Flash kind of died and everything moved over to HTML5, and like I wasn't able to update the game anymore. But you can still download like a PC executable on I think Game Jolt and itch.io. So the game still exists out there, and I actually downloaded it like somewhat recently, like earlier this year, and was like playing it. Oh, we're gonna get a cutscene now. But yeah, just to finish that up, that the game is actually really fun. Like, I actually really enjoy playing it, and like my brother and a couple friends of mine like would like seriously compete for high scores in this game because we all had so much fun playing it. So I was really proud of myself for being able to make that game. Okay, and I'll talk more about that in a bit. So we have a gift for the Harvest Goddess. Let's watch this cutscene. It says strawberry jam on it, like in little letters. That's so silly. I was gonna say funny, and then I switched to silly and said Philly. She's gonna make the spring crystal. Was the sound supposed to cut out like that? Probably not. Shazam. Now we got some music. Oh, there's another harvest sprite? I thought there were just 4 of them. Oh my gosh, all the like jingles and, and fanfares like playing on top of each other. Okay, a harvest sprite knows something, but we don't have any information about that. Okay, so now we just gotta kind of probably just wait until it's ready. Yeah, okay. So back to the game. So I actually did like research a little bit. Like I did do all this in 1 month. I was doing a lot at one time, so I wasn't like great at any one thing, but I was learning lots of little things. And I did do some research into like game design and what makes games like actually fun and stuff. So I was able to make a game that was pretty fun. You know, I learned stuff like, you know, like risk versus reward and, you know, little things like that that make games fun. And I made a game. I was very proud of myself after doing that. And it was what I would consider to be a genuinely fun game. And I like little score attack arcadey style games like that. So for me, obviously it was fun, but maybe other people wouldn't be into that. But if you are, it's a fun game. The game is actually called Mustache Ride Rainbow Edition. There was an original Mustache Ride, and then I made Rainbow Edition like 2 days later because I wanted to update it, and I, for some reason, gave it a name to the update, and that was Rainbow Edition. Because I kind of got like too excited and published it maybe a little early, and then I decided to fix some bugs and change the scoring a little bit and add some like little features. Like I made a thing where like this like rainbow pops out of you when you like reach a maximum score multiplier and stuff like that. And then I in addition to that, I added like some playable characters and like I just like some game modes. Like I like basically made a big update to the game. Actually, it probably took me longer than a couple days. Like this was maybe like a couple weeks later. I don't know. But and I called that Rainbow Edition, and that's, I don't even know if it's possible to find the original edition anymore. But yeah, Mustache Ride was the name of the game, and like at the time, I didn't know that there was this connotation, not even a like a different meaning for this term. I had kind of come up with it like because I saw like people with like shirts that said like Mustache Ride 15 cents, and so I just thought it was like a funny little joke that like you call handlebar mustaches as handlebar mustaches, so you can ride them because they have handlebars. So you hold on to the handlebars to ride it. Like that was the extent my brain knew about what this like phrase meant. And it wasn't until after I published it. And when you publish stuff on like GameJolt and itch.io, like a lot of like small YouTubers tend to pick it up and start and make little videos of it. So actually, there's like a lot of videos of people out there playing my game, which I also thought was really cool. But like some of them were mentioning what this phrase meant, and this is an adults only phrase, so don't look it up if you're not an adult. But yeah, so I learned that. That's how I learned what that meant. Now I hear all the time now that I use Reddit, and I'm in the mustache subreddit. Like I hear people talk about mustache rides all the time. Because that is an interesting subreddit, I can tell you. Oh, actually, I wanted that there. What time is it? Oh, okay, I need to get back. I really want to finish this, though. But yeah, so the short of it is, that's my game. Mustache Ride Rainbow Edition. And it's really fun. And after that, I decided to try developing a roguelike in the sense of a clone of Rogue. That was a much bigger, like, the roguelike part itself was like not too crazy, like making the I made a random dungeon generator, and I made enemies able to move around, and I made the like inventory and stuff like that, and I started developing a little bit of a GUI for it, and like it wasn't terribly hard, but then I wanted to put all of this like story and stuff into it, and I had a really big project idea in my head, and it just was way too much for me, and I ended up giving up on it. But it was fun. I don't think I'll probably ever get into game dev again. I actually thought about it somewhat recently and made a list of like games I would want to make. I might make another like small game. Like I was thinking of doing like a shmup, like a space shooter shmup, and I thought that might be fun. Using my characters, I used my furry characters for this game. I actually invented one new one for this game and kind of redesigned the others to kind of fit in the environment of the game. And yeah, I have like the exciting part about the shmup was thinking about all the ways I could like utilize my furry original characters and my persona and like put them in the game world and kind of give them this new alternate universe to live in, and like that was really fun to think about. But like thinking about it and actually making it into a game is a really, really different. So I think that I will probably never develop a game again. But maybe in the future. I don't know, because my like levels of motivation and my ability to stay on task and stuff might go up in the future with future treatments and different changes in environment and things like that. We don't know. We don't know what it's going to be like in the future. But I also want to say I got this these crystal quenchers. These are these like flavored waters I get, and then I just like fill these bottles with like tap water and then drink them, like, which I know is not good for you to drink out of the like reused plastic, but This is all I got, and I like drinking out of the plastic bottle. But this is Rocket Pop flavor. It was really good. It was kind of like, I don't know what flavor Rocket Pops are supposed to be, but it kind of tastes like a cherry lemonade flavored water. It was really good. But I've never heard of such a thing as a store brand to have such a unique flavor. I thought that was really interesting. So I just kind of wanted to show that. I should like do a X post about that instead of like showing it on here. But yeah, I'll put a link to the game in the description just since I talked about it. I can't imagine too many people wanting to play it, but you never know. If you want to check it out, feel free. You do have to download an exe, and your computer will probably tell you it's dangerous because it's not from a certified source or something, but I promise you it's not a virus. I mean, you can get it on itch.io, so it's not like, I don't think they would allow you to host a virus there, but I will link it. If you do try it, let me know in the comments if you like it or not, and or you can come to the Discord, discuss it there. I'll put a link to the Discord in the description. But other than that, we got the sugar and we got the crystal. I did want to mention that when I played on the 3DS, I think that like I got the crystal like the 29th of spring. So then like the 30th of spring, like everything was green and stuff, and it was like just looked completely different in the valley. And then the next day was summer 1, and it went back to eternal winter again, and it was like so weird. So it is possible to get it done before the spring, but yeah, you're supposed to be able to pretty much finish the whole story by the end of the fall, and then you still have to go through a whole nother winter before you get to really experience the seasons again. But winter is kind of like your buffer time, so we're a little behind on the story now. So even if we go over into the winter, we should be able to finish the whole story by the end of the winter. And then even if we don't, we'll already have unlocked spring, so we'll get to experience spring. But there is a lot of stuff locked behind the end of the story, like things like festivals and marriage and stuff like that. We can't do that until we revitalize all of those seasons. And that will require a lot of terraforming as well. I remember having to find these mines and stuff, and they were really hard to find. Yeah, that was a bit much, but yeah, we're reaching 30 minutes now because we did have the long cutscene, and I've been talking over, so I'm gonna stop here. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, and bye bye.